in the Ashton collection of cigars in Nicaragua, Paradisio, which you find under the name of San Cristobal in the US if you ever travel there, but in Romania it would be Paradisio. And there's another line called La Aroma del Caribe, which you will find under the name of La Aroma de Cuba also, for trademark purposes. We chose La Aroma del Caribe in Europe. In that line, you have the Edición Especial, La Aroma del Caribe Edición Especial. The way to recognize it is again with the under label, which says EE, Edición Especial, so special edition. It's a special edition because it's a light to medium bodied cigar, again with Nicaraguan tobaccos, a Ecuadorian wrapper, sun-grown, Habano seed wrapper, fantastic taste. Since I'm speaking about wrappers, let me tell you something. The wrapper, so the outside leaf of the cigar, this beautiful outside leaf, is very important in the taste of a cigar. And if you don't believe that, I encourage you to do a test. You take 2 cigars, and one of them with a razor blade, you slice out the wrapper. It's a thin leaf, and you remove it completely from the cigar. And below you will have the binder, which binds together the filler, the bunch of tobacco, the blend. And then you smoke the 2 cigars, one with the wrapper, one without the wrapper. It's day and night, day and night. One cigar has fantastic flavors, it's delicious. The other one is a little bit more boring because you don't have the flavor of the wrapper. It's a simple test to do, and this will convince you to explore the world of wrappers, which is why at Ashton you have such a wide variety of wrappers. Dominican wrappers, sun-grown Ecuadorian, Habano wrappers, Sumatra wrappers grown in Ecuador, Nicaraguan wrappers, a lot of choices. And each of these wrappers bring to the blend a different level of pleasure, a different level of taste. And you will find for yourself what is your personal preference. It also depends on your mood, on what you've had to eat, what you're going to drink with, whether it's whiskey, cognac, Armagnac, vodka, tequila, coffee, rum, gin, cocktails. It's whatever you want. As long I enjoy any drink with a cigar, as long as the drink is good. I don't have personal favorite. If I have a great cigar, I want a great drink, but it could be anything. Okay, if I have a choice, I will go for a old port wine. I have a preference for old port wines those days, but maybe 10 years ago it was more for whiskeys. Single malt whiskeys, Japanese whiskeys. I would prefer a cognac, maybe in certain occasions. There has to be a fantastic dinner for me to have fantastic cognac after. But again, it could be anything. Anything. So it's your choice. The size is your choice, the blend is your choice, the drink you will have, the food you will have, it's your choice. And the cigar will be your friend and your companion for this moment you're having. Here's one of the most exceptional cigar in the market today. Actually, I'm ready to smoke one just after my cabinet. La Aroma del Caribe Mi Amor. Again, you can recognize it with the under label saying Mi Amor. That cigar is fantastic. Was rated number 2 in the world in 2011, and there's a reason for that. In a blind tasting, a cigar doesn't come number 2 randomly. Yeah? It's a really interesting blend with a lot of character. A lot of character, a lot of earthiness, so it would be, if you compare to wine, it would be like in France, it would be like a wine from the Rhône River Valley, or in Italy it would be like these wines from Piemonte, Barolo, Barbaresco, so big wines, lot of intensity of flavors, heavy structure, and with a little bit of aging they become fantastic. I have aged some of these for 2 years And when I smoke them now, or when I give them to friends, they have a big surprise, because it's so smooth and rich at the same time that I think very few cigars offer this. An interesting part on this cigar, it's beyond the blend of Nicaraguan tobaccos, it's the beautiful wrapper. A dark wrapper from Mexico. So again, with cigars, one of the great things is you get to travel. You get to travel to Nicaragua with the blend of tobaccos, you get to travel to Ecuador or Mexico for the wrappers, the Dominican Republic also for the tobaccos and the wrappers. It's really a journey. And if you have a chance and some time, and you have a special interest for cigars, I recommend that you go and visit these countries, where you will meet generations of families, and which will offer you great hospitality and share that time with you and explain to you even more than I can explain about what they do, about their heritage, about tobacco. You will visit plantations. You will have a great time, just like when you visit vineyards and meet winemakers, and they can speak to you about their products and their love and what they do. You will learn a lot. It's very, very interesting. So the Mi Amor I recommend you try as well. So if I was going to do a selection for you, I would take one of this pack. From JPB, again. And I would say, for the morning, you try a Ashton Imperial with your coffee. Or if you want more sophisticated taste, you go with a Ashton Cabinet. So it's your choice here. And then, for the afternoon, you could start with a La Aroma Edición Especial, because it's not so strong yet. It's a nice, medium, well-balanced cigars. And then for the rest of your evening, you have maybe a cigar before and after. So I would go for sure after with a Revelation, and then, depending on how you feel, your choice of a Paradiso Classic or a Mi Amor. La Aroma Mi Amor. This is what you should do when you go to a nice cigar shop and you have a wide selection of cigars, like here, we're in a room filled up with cigars, with fantastic Ashton cigars from the Dominican and Nicaragua. Try different things, pick a few for today and the next days, and then next time try others. We have enough. We have a lot of different cigars, and we try to make each year one or two new blends, to keep you interested in cigars and in the blending of cigars and the taste. And never forget to share cigars with your friends. So to wrap up this time together, because that's really what it's been a pleasure to be with you online and to speak about cigars, again, my favorite friends. I wish you a good journey, because the cigar world is really a journey, it's an adventure, and the adventure is an adventure of taste, and never forget it's an adventure with people. Always share your cigars, meet others, and think always of the time, dedication, and all the work and heritage of the families which have this cigar culture in the making of cigars. Here we have a culture of taste and fine life, I believe, with our constant quest for great food and our historical search for recipes and wines everywhere and other great spirits. And the cigars are a friend of all this. In my opinion, they are the cherry on the pie, if you see what I mean. So enjoy the journey, feel free to stay in touch. Let's meet another times in Romania during events, like we did in Cluj and like we'll do tonight in Bucharest, and I'm sure we'll go to other cities in the future, and I'll be glad to meet you, smoke a cigar with you, and get your feedback. It's very important. Good luck and all the best.